Welcome back to Teenage Castaways.
I just wanted to say we had some tremendous support in the last two videos that we got talking about the Radiance of the Seas, and it really just made us so happy that what we started already had a pretty tremendous outbreak. And so in today's video, we're going to change it up from just talking about a cruise ship, and we're going to kind of give y'all some tips and pointers on what to bring on a cruise ship. So now, out of the intro, we are going to move on to the next section where we each going to talk about our different things that we like to bring, 1 through 5, and then after that, we're going to be talking about some honorable mentions, just in case you'll want to bring that as well. So I'll go first in this section. The first thing I have on here is a power adapter / extension cord. If you're from a different country and you don't use the power adapters that are on the current cruise ship that you're going to be going on, that's a great thing. An extension cord is kind of the same thing. And when I mean extension cord, I'll put a picture on the screen. It's just plug it into one outlet and it will have multiple different outlets. But make sure you find one that is cruise appropriate, because last time I got one confiscated, and which hasn't happened to me before. I don't know why they changed the rules at last cruise, but that's my number one thing. Number 2 is lanyard, because I carry around her SeaPass card, my SeaPass card, because we kind of travel around the boat together.
Hey guys, Future Peyton here. I just wanted to say on the lanyard, make sure you get one with a pocket so you can hold the card and you don't have to punch a hole in your SeaPass card.
And so I like to keep it on me at all times so it's nearby and it's easy to access instead of digging in your pocket or your wallet. And don't put it next to any magnets. Like if you have a clip wallet, don't put it in there, because it will deactivate the card. Number 3 is a fan. That's just because the room can get really hot. The air conditioning isn't in the state-of-the-art air conditioning in a cruise ship cabin. And then also, that's just how me and Maddie go to sleep the easiest. The 4th thing on my list is snorkel gear. If you're going to any Caribbean or reef environment, maybe somewhere in Australia, in Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, Nassau, any of those major cruise ports in the Caribbean and warm water areas, a snorkel gear is the best thing to bring, because they do allow it on the ship. You can wear it when you're swimming on the cruise ship itself, and then also if you forget about it and you want to pay for it or snorkel it, like rent it out yourself, it can get quite expensive. And then the 5th thing I have is kind of board games. The cruise ship a lot of the cruise ships do give board games, but they are typically torn up and ruined and maybe missing cards for a deck of cards or missing pieces from a checkerboard board. And so I thought that was a pretty good list, Maddie. What's on your list?
So first I have a fan, because that just the noise, and if you have a balcony room and you keep the shades open, or you keep the shades open for like 10 minutes, it gets really, really hot in there, and then you would probably bring, like, each person that you have coming with you and staying in a cabin, I'd have them both bring a fan, because me and Peyton both bring fans.
My dad, not a big fan. You don't have to bring some massive, enormous box fan, just something you can. And then what is your third thing, right?
No, my second thing.
Oh, second thing.
An extension cord. Like he said, there's like about 2 plugs in one cabin, one in the bathroom and one outside the bathroom. So since we stay in a room together, I use a flat iron, and I don't flat iron my hair in the bathroom because it's way too hot. So I do outside, and that's when you need extra plugs. Number 3 is a lanyard. This is more of his thing. I don't wear lanyards. I don't like wearing lanyards. I don't even wear one at school. But yeah, he carries my card. Number 4 is a power adapter. Just another thing to plug more things in. Number 5 is goggles. I don't really use goggles. I don't go underwater that much. He does. So if you like going underwater and stuff, so bring goggles. So that's all I have.
And one last thing to finish it off with is just 2 honorable mentions, and that would be a backpack
Or a purse.
or a purse when you're going ashore, you're bound to buy something. We've gone to Cozumel and Costa Maya many times before, and each time we go, we find something to bring back. And it's just a souvenir, not necessarily a souvenir at this point, but like last time I bought a coin from Mexico from 1872, and then she got a Fluey purse, and then you're just always bound to have something that you're going to come back with. And then also, I'm a neat freak myself, and I like to bring organizers. I pack my suitcases no matter where I go, whether it be flying just like somewhere or going on a cruise. I pack in cubes. You can buy these really cheap off Amazon. I don't necessarily know how much you can buy them for, but great Christmas present idea if you're a traveler. And also, it's really easy at the end of the cruise or throughout the cruise. If you have clothes that are getting dirty, you can throw them in there and forget about them. And by the time disembarkation comes, or the day before disembarkation, you can put it just straight in your bag. And when you get home, just put it straight in your dirty hamper, and it's easy.
If you're wondering what a Fluey is, it's a fake Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's.
Most people won't know that, but I'm just saying, if y'all don't know what it is, it's a fake Louis Vuitton that you can buy, not at Louis Vuitton.
From the outside, it looks real.
Yeah.
And then one thing that's going to happen in our next video we're going to add is a review, walkthrough, and talk about of the Allure of the Seas, the 4th largest cruise ship in the world. And it is another Radiance cruise ship. Radiance cruise ship. Royal Caribbean cruise ship. We just came off the Radiance of the Seas. And it's going to be a different experience because this boat is literally twice the size.
So I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah. And we will see y'all in the next video. See y'all.